Keeper of the Blade. Keeper of the Blade is both title and talisman, a concentrated image that anchors Stray Power's speed metal music project in mythic responsibility. The blade is a symbol of craft, of discipline, of the edge between chaos and order. The keeper is the artist who tends that edge, who sharpens sound and intention until music becomes a vehicle for transformation. In Stray Power's world, the blade cuts through complacency, revealing a new dimension where vibrant transcends reality, where sound becomes a catalyst for higher evolution and shared trust. The mythos of Stray Power. Stray Power positions itself as more than a band. It is a project, a deliberate experiment in sonic alchemy. Speed metal's velocity and precision are the perfect language for a narrative about ascension, riffs that feel like lightning, drums that map the heartbeat of a collective will, vocals that declare and interrogate. The project's thematic scaffolding, the golden age and the joy of discovery, a new dimension, astonishing and beyond, frames each composition as an expedition. The keeper tends not only to the blade but to the map. Songs become coordinates, each track a waypoint toward a more creative level of knowledge and wisdom. Stray Power's aesthetic is stunning, graphic, refined, and evocative. It is music that insists on being both visceral and cerebral, the immediate rush of speed metal paired with lyrical meditations on identity, morality, and transcendence. The result is a timeless moment, powerful, majestic, and paradoxically peaceful, where the surreal and the realistic meet and are made enjoyable. Musical architecture and speed metal aesthetics. At the heart of Stray Power's sound is a commitment to craft. Speed metal demands technical mastery, rapid alternate picking, precise double kick patterns, and tight, angular harmonies. But technique alone is not the blade, intention is. The keeper shapes dynamics and textures so that speed becomes narrative rather than spectacle. Breakdowns are not merely pauses, they are reflective chambers where the listener confronts the questions the lyrics pose. Riff as ritual, repeated motifs function like incantations, forging communal recognition and emotional momentum. Tempo as trajectory, acceleration and deceleration map psychological states, urgency, revelation, surrender. Harmony as horizon, dissonance and resolution sketch the boundaries of the new dimension, making astonishment audible. This architecture supports the project's philosophical ambitions, to achieve the unexpected and then follow through with the dream, naturally and free. The keeper's role is to ensure that virtuosity serves meaning, that every technical flourish opens a door rather than closing one. The socialization of cognition and community. Stray Power's manifesto is not only metaphysical, it is social. The project recognizes that artistic evolution happens in community. When contemplating social necessities as far as an understanding the status of a situation, young adults face a particular environment and music becomes a medium for negotiating that environment. The band's work models how shared strategies, conversation, and research over time produce patience, learning, and success. Music here is a resource, it nurtures speech, creates belonging, and scaffolds goals. The keeper of the blade is also a keeper of conversation, curating spaces where peers exchange strategies, where cognitive development and social experience inform each other. Participation in the social world organizes meaning and provides capabilities that steer individual action toward collective aims. Stray Power's songs function as communal tools, they teach, provoke, console, and galvanize. The glory awaits not as an abstract promise but as a social achievement built through dialogue, mentorship, and shared practice. The project invites listeners to ask the big questions together. Who am I? What is the meaning of life? Is there immortality of the soul? These are not rhetorical flourishes but the raw material of communal identity formation. Transcendence, evolution, and the golden age. Stray Power imagines a golden age not as nostalgia but as an emergent state, an evolutionary plateau reached through trust, curiosity, and disciplined creativity. The keeper's blade is a tool for cutting away the obsolete habits, fears, and assumptions that limit perception. In its wake, the conversion is a simple reflection of how we view the beauty that lives among us. The music becomes a mirror and a map, it reflects what we already are and points to what we might become. This project celebrates discovery as a social and spiritual act. The band's sonic landscape